What's going on, guys? Tristan24 here. Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we've got Premier League predictions, match week 35. Let's get straight into them. First game to predict is the Friday night kickoff. It is Leicester against Newcastle. This could be a tough game for both teams. Both still playing for something. Leicester just trying to make sure they stay in the Champions League places. Newcastle, they need a few more points just to confirm survival from relegation this season. It's going to be a tough game, but I can see Leicester winning this one. And I think they're going to win it 3-0. Convincing win for them. Leeds against Spurs is the next game. Of course, Jack Harris, I think it is, or Jack Harrison, something like that, the Leeds left winger. You guys will know who I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure he's on loan from Spurs, or Leeds have bought him. He had something to do with Spurs anyway. Tough game for both teams. Leeds, we're trying to get to the 50-point mark. Tottenham, not much left to play for them. I don't think they're going to get Champions League this season. So I think Spurs are going to win this one, though. 2-1 in the end. Not the most exciting game to watch, I don't think. Sheffield United against Crystal Palace next. Now, Sheffield United, of course, we've said this every week now for the predictions. They'll be playing Championship football next season. Crystal Palace, they are going to be safe. I highly doubt they're going to go down this season. But they're not the most convincing. Next season, you know, in the summer, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with Crystal Palace, because they've got a lot of players out of contract. Even Roy Hodgson is out of contract, so we could see a different Palace next season, and hardly any of these players from this season in the next one. For a score prediction, it's going to be a boring game, but I do think Crystal Palace are going to win this one 2-1. Next up is the Champions League final, but in the league. It is Man City against Chelsea. Congratulations to both clubs in getting to the final. They also played each other in the FA Cup a few weeks ago, which Chelsea did win that one. I think it was 1-0 in the end. Hakim Ziyech with a goal. For a score prediction in this game, I think it's going to be a very good game. Both teams going to score a few. I'm going to say a 2-2 draw on that one. Liverpool against Southampton is the next game. Southampton, they've got to be careful. I do think they could still go down, but it's very unlikely if they did. Liverpool, they're not the best of teams. We know this season. Haven't defended the title well at all. Not even going to get top 4, it doesn't look like. But saying that, I do think they're going to win against Southampton 3-0. Not too sure if they will score 3, but I think they might, maybe. Don't know. But I'm predicting 3-0. Wolves against Brighton is the next game. Wolves, they're a bit hit and miss, aren't they? Same with Brighton, really, but last game for Brighton, they did get a win unexpectedly against Leeds. And Wolves, they're just getting wins and then getting 4-0 defeats like they did a few weeks ago against Burnley. In this game, I think it's going to be really boring, not much happening, but I do think Brighton are going to get a 1-0 win, which all but confirms their survival in the Premier League for next season. Aston Villa against Man United. Now, a bit of interesting news coming out about Aston Villa. They could potentially host the Champions League final this season. Of course, Man City and Chelsea made it to the final of the Champions League. And it was meant to happen in Istanbul, but there's not much point in them going all the way over there for two English clubs where they could just play it in a local stadium. I can see both sides of it, to be honest. Interesting, that one. I'd like to get your guys' views on that as well as your predictions in the comment section down below. Should it be in Villa Park, the Champions League final, because then more English fans can go to it, and then you're going to watch it, or should it just take place where it was planned to? Let me know what you think on that one, guys. For a score prediction in that game, no, I didn't even say. I do think Man United are going to win that one 2-0. Will this game even go on? Let's hope so. Next up, we've got West Ham against Everton. Now, this one, A few weeks ago, you would have looked at this and said whoever winning this one is going to get the 4th place. But Chelsea have really stepped it up since Tuchel has come in. West Ham, they concede quite a bit, but they also score quite a bit, which is good for them. Antonio turning the Burnley game around for them. They're playing Everton side too. Again, they're hit and miss. They're away from home this time, though. But I do think West Ham are going to get the win 2-1. They'll just have the motivation, in my opinion. Up next is Arsenal against West Brom. Now, Arsenal, they did just get knocked out of the Europa League to Villarreal, I think it is. It's Villarreal or Valencia. I doubt it's Valencia. I think it is Villarreal. I get them mixed up all the time. But they're playing a Burnley side at home, and Arsenal's conversion rate at home, goals per game, more like, should I say, is 0.59 or 57. It's something like that, so it's terrible. Not expecting a lot from Arsenal. West Brom, they're fighting for their lives. If they do not win this one, or at least get a draw, I do feel like they're going to get relegated. It could actually be mathematically confirmed this week if they do not beat Arsenal. But I'm going to have faith in the Baggies. Arsenal, they're terrible in the league, to be honest. We've seen that all this season, probably the worst season in the Premier League. I'm not an Arsenal fan as such, but I think it probably is their worst season. I'll start rambling on. Score prediction for this game is West Brom 2, Arsenal 1. Final game to predict is a cracker. It is Fulham against Burnley. Now, both teams want to stay in the league. Both could go down. Fulham, a few weeks ago, you would have said, yeah, they're going to stay up, replace Newcastle or Burnley or Brighton even. But now, Burnley have sort of pulled themselves away, and Fulham have been underperforming. In my opinion, they could have got a load more points if they just didn't concede last-minute goals or just knew how to hang on to a lead. The amount of points they could have got, they probably could have been mid-table this season if that never happened. But that's football for you. But for this game, I'm going to make it interesting in the relegation battle. I'm going to say Fulham 2, Burnley 1. I did also forget to say at the start of the video, guys, the prediction league. But on screen now will be the prediction league, what it's looking like. There's a few match weeks left in the Premier League, and it's not too late to join. So if you want to join, get your predictions in the comment section down below. And then if you get any points, then I'll add your name and your score for the week. And then every week until the end of the season, I will add it on. Also, if all my predictions did come true, on screen now will be what the table is looking like. So quite tight at the bottom, as you can see on it. But I think if Man City win this weekend, they win the title as well. So a few things to be watching out for this match week. So make sure you do keep an eye on the results going on this weekend, because a lot could be decided. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Smash a like if you have. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And I'll see you in the next video very soon. We've also got championship predictions coming out, which is the video I'm about to record. So I'll see you in a bit, guys. Take care.